Mic check.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking Marvel Rivals characters off how well or how good of a cook they are. So 5-star chef, like these are the categories here. 5-star chef is like really good cook, like they're really good at making food and like it's a really good meal. Really good cook is the next one, and I mean anybody can be a really good cook. Like it's like a good meal, you know, like a hearty meal, like it's good food. Average meal, it's basically as it says, like average meal. It's not bad, but it's not like fantastic, and you know, like it could be better. It's an average meal, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. A little gross, it's a little bit off-putting. You'll still eat it. Like if you're hungry, you still eat it, but it's not like your favorite thing, you know. And it's just kind of mid. Makes me sick. Yeah, it's not a good meal. It makes me sick. Like you just don't want to eat it. It's unappetizing. It's just like disgusting. Like it's not a good meal. They're not a good cook. If they're in this category, they're not good at cooking. They'll in the kitchen, yeah, just don't. Like I said, don't let them in the kitchen. They'll burn the whole house down if they go into the kitchen. Like they'll destroy the oven. Don't put them. Don't let them like anywhere near the kitchen because they are terrible. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock is the perfect human. So I think he could cook a pretty good meal. He's also got like magic and he's a healer. And I feel like any healer, you know, their support, they're a good person. I think he could cook a pretty good meal. So I'll put him in really good cook. Black Panther, I know he can make the best Wakandan meal. I know that dude can cook up whatever they eat in Wakanda. It's gonna bust. That shit will hit so on. So I know he's gonna be a 5-star chef. Captain America, they're doing about Captain America. Could probably do like, you know, a pretty good burger. Very American, but he has been in ice for quite a while. So I don't know if his cooking skills will be up to date, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put him in. Actually, I'll put him in a really good cook. I know he can cook up a pretty good burger. Cloak and Dagger. Uh, Probably an average meal. I don't really know. They do have magic and stuff, but I don't know if they really seem like good cooks. Like they might just get distracted. And I also hate their ultimate, so we'll put him in average meal. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is definitely a 5-star chef. He definitely has like some magic, like food that he can pull from another dimension. So definitely 5 stars. Next up is Groot. So Groot is a tree. So like, you know, he could make a salad because he's like a plant. He could probably make a pretty good salad. But I'm not like the biggest fan of salad, so I'll put him in a little bit gross. Hawkeye definitely has no cooking skills. The best he could do is probably like microwave a burrito or something. So he definitely has no cooking skills. He's a one trick. Only thing he can do is shoot a bow. Definitely cannot cook. He's going to make you sick. Hela cannot cook either. Goddess of Death, she's not making a good meal. She don't let her in the kitchen because she's gonna burn the joint down. Hulk is definitely not gonna be able to make a good meal. Put him in don't let her in the kitchen. The dude's just gonna crash out in the food and destroy the oven. Don't let this man anywhere near your kitchen. Fish, he could probably make a pretty good meal. He'd probably cook it pretty quickly because his hands like boom, boom, boom. Put some cheese in, make some Chinese food or something. Put him in an average meal. Tony Stark could definitely make a really good meal. He'd just be like, Jarvis, make me a fire meal. And he could definitely cook it up. Now, I don't know if that counts as him being the 5-star chef. So I'll put him in a really good cook. But I know he would make a busted meal. Mr. Shark's going in the kitchen. He's a shark. He doesn't have hands. How can he cook? Loki, I don't trust this guy. He's a trickster by heart. You know, maybe he could like run a whole kitchen with his clones and stuff, but I don't trust him. I'm gonna put him in makes me sick. Luna Snow, she definitely seems like Loki, like she could just microwave a meal. Like I don't know, she doesn't seem like she has much skills for cooking. So for that one, we'll put it in a little bit gross. Next up, we got Mantis. Mantis could definitely make a meal. All you Mantis mans out there, we appreciate you so much. Definitely a 5-star chef. She can definitely cook up a good, homemade meal. So we'll put her in a 5-star chef. Magic? I don't know about magic. She might have some like demon foods from the demon realm when she goes there, but I really don't think she'd be a good cook. I actually think she'd be not that good of a cook because I know demons ain't be cooking good food, so we'll put her in makes me a little sick. Moon Knight? I'm sure Kanchu has some like special moon recipes, you know? I think he could cook up a pretty good meal, you know, with the power of Kanchu and all his personalities. At least one of them has to be a good cook, you know? So I'll put him in an average meal. He could definitely, actually, I'll put him in like high average meal because he could definitely make a good meal. Hopefully, at least one of his personalities. Namor, I know he can make a good seafood. Like, you can say whatever you want about Namor, but as a guy who lives in the sea, he has to make fire seafood. That shit would be so good. He's definitely going in a 5-star chef. Mag makes me sick. Yeah, you're not making good food. I'm sorry, but Magneto has a lot of skills, and cooking is not one of them. He could use like the magnets to like fry up the pan and stuff, but I really don't think cooking is his thing. He might think it's a little below him. I don't know. But yeah, Big Mac's not cooking a good meal. I'm sorry. Penny Parker is just a kid. She's pretty smart, but she's a kid, probably like a microwave kid. And I really don't feel like she can cook a good meal. You know, maybe. I mean, she is smart. I'll put it in an average meal, but I don't really think she could cook something good. Psylocke. Ooh, Psylocke could cook some good meat with that sword. Chop it up. Maybe some like some Japanese food, you know. I'll put her in an average meal too. Punisher, yeah, he makes me sick. You're not making a good meal. Look at that guy. All he cares about is guns and killing people. He's not making a good meal. Like, I don't care what you say, Punisher is not a good meal. He's a one trick. Rocket Raccoon, yeah, don't let him in the kitchen. Do you see one of his abilities is climbing on walls? And I know he ain't be washing his hands after that too. I mean, he is wearing gloves though. I mean, raccoons in the wild actually do wash their hands. Ooh. Okay, I'll put him. I don't know, yo. This is a tough one. I don't think I'll let him in the kitchen. I don't think I'd trust him with cooking a good meal. Squirgle? Now I know what she looks like. Oh, she is a meal. I don't know if she could cook a good meal. For that, I'll put her a little bit gross. I feel like I'll put her at the top. No, I'll put her here. I feel like she'd just cook an average meal. Nothing special, nothing too like, you know, crazy. So, yeah, average meal. Star-Lord, he's definitely a microwave kind of guy, but he's the kind of guy to not be good with a microwave. So, I'm about to put him. I'll put him ahead of Groot. Actually, I'm gonna move Iron Fist down to shield. That seems good. Yeah, but I know he cannot. There we go. That's good. He's definitely a microwave kind of guy. If he even knows how to work a microwave, but he definitely cannot cook a good meal. I know that for sure. Like, he get distracted and let it burn, or he like just go flying off and die, go 0-9 and then ult, and then go 3-9 and sell the game. So Spider-Man, also a microwave kind of guy. He's a kid, you know. Put him ahead of Iron Fist. Actually, I'll put him behind. You know, I don't think he can make a good meal. Still, he's like 15, so he's still a kid, you know. He's still a kid. Storm, I know can make a fire meal. I know Storm can make a really good meal. With her, like, I know she could use her weather powers to, like, make some special stuff, bro. And she's got that accent. She could make a fire meal from her hometown. I know she could. Now, Scarlet Witch. Remember, Scarlet Witch is actually a mother of 2 kids. So, she could probably make a pretty good meal. Like, for her kids. Like, most moms are pretty good cooks. Now, I know they have a few, debatable, you know, recipes. But most moms are pretty good, like, cooks. So, She'll be a really good cook. Thor, I'll put him at the top of average meal. I don't know what they cook in Asgard. Probably like pure meat and beer. And I mean, it's good, but it's like an average meal. I don't think he could. Actually, they do have grand feasts in Asgard. I don't know if he was the one cooking. I don't think he was the person cooking those feasts. Cause he's more like a prince, you know. So yeah, you put him at average meal. Venom, don't let the guy in the kitchen. He's a freak. They don't let Venom in the kitchen. Black Widow, yeah, she's probably a pretty good cook. Like, she probably has some, cooking skills. Like, she could probably make a pretty good meal, I feel like. I mean, she's pretty skilled at like a lot of things. So, we'll put her above Tony Stark here. Wolverine, don't let that man in the kitchen. That man is nasty. And I love playing Wolverine too, but he's literally an animal. Like, no, don't put him in the kitchen. Bucky? I don't know, Bucky. Bugster. Bucky, I'm sorry about this one, but I'm gonna have to put you in front of Groot, cause I don't know, bro. I don't think he could cook a good meal. He has a lot of trauma, and he's been experimented on. And I feel like that doesn't really equate to like good food. Next up, Invisible Girl. Now, she is a meal on her own as well. Somebody say a snack. We'll put her a 5-star chef. I actually know she could cook up a good meal, bro. I mean, like, yeah, we'll put her a 5-star chef. If you know, you know. Mr. Fantastic, also 5-star chef. Smartest man on earth definitely has to be a good cook. I mean, he can move like his whole body all over the kitchen to make like the perfect recipe. So, Mr. Reed, as long as you like, definitely a good cook. We'll put him ahead of his girl. Like that. Alright. So that's the final tier list. Let me know what your opinions are down in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that jazz, and see you on the next one.